Hey y'all, how you doing? Okay, I want to share a story with you. When I was in secondary school, I had this friend. He was a guy. We would have conversations, and to me, he was smart, but he just had a problem with understanding things the way we understood it in class. His level of assimilation was very low. It was just a lot. He didn't do well in his tests and his exams. His mother would come to school, she'd be so mad. She would flog him. She would beat him in front of everybody. She would yell, "Oh my goodness, you are a disgrace to our family. There's no dumb person. I don't know why you're disgracing us. You're just mentally lazy. You know these things. Why you?" Then she would go to my teacher and she would go, "If he doesn't do well, if he doesn't pull his weight, punish him. You have my permission." This boy went through a lot. He went through a whole lot. Anyway, we found out later that his parents decided to send him abroad. So I didn't see him for a very long time. Many years later, he finds me on Facebook and he sends me a message and we start chatting. And we start to talk about what happened in school and everything. So it turns out that when he was sent to the UK and he started going to school, some teachers noticed that he had a problem with learning and understanding things, and they decided to get him to see someone. And he was diagnosed with borderline intellectual functioning. I'm like, wait, what? He said, okay, look it up. I looked it up. I'm like, wow. Like, I cannot tell you how many kids are going through this, have gone through this, but because parents and teachers were not equipped to understand the symptoms or the signs, or to know that this might be a problem or disability or something mentally, the go-to would be to punish the child, to yell, to disgrace, to do this, to see the child, sit up. According to our parents, you have to sit up, you have to pull your weight, buckle up. A lot of people don't realize that their kids or their nephews and nieces are going through borderline intellectual functioning, and because it's borderline, it's not easy to just see and diagnose. So I would advise everyone to please look into it. Like, look up the meaning of borderline intellectual functioning and see if there are any familiarities there in terms of the symptoms or the signs or something. If you notice anything, I think you should talk to someone. So before we start punishing or yelling or hitting kids, just look into it and see if they're really mentally lazy or there's something that's wrong, with their intellectual capacity. Please, we learn every day. So yeah.